Okay, hello, you're welcome. My name is CHIMA. In this video, let's talk about the benefits of eating roasted corn. Okay, we eat roasted corn a lot in Nigeria. Not just Nigeria, in West Africa, it's a loved delicacy. Very filling, very satisfying, very delicious, especially when you combine it with the African black pear or the butter pear or coconut. Very delicious. I love it. All right, there's something I discovered about corn. Okay, make we dive in. There's a disease called pellagra. This is chronic vitamin B3 deficiency. Vitamin B3 is also known as niacin, or the medical name nicotinic acid. Mind you, nicotinic acid and nicotine, a bad substance or a substance in cigarette, are not the same thing. Nicotinic acid is the medical name for vitamin B3. Okay, it's not the same thing as nicotine. All right, mind you. All right, so this disease is linked to corn diet. Anywhere they eat corn a lot, or anywhere corn is predominantly the food crop, the main food crop in a particular location, this disease could affect that location. Why? Corn contains a bound form of niacin, which is called niacin. Niacin bound to starch. Humans don't have the required enzymes to break this molecule. Okay, so it's not available for absorption. So if corn is your main source of this vitamin, niacin, vitamin B3, this disease could affect you. All right, so it has been recorded in parts of Europe, like Italy and France. It has also been recorded in Africa, South Africa. See, I'll try to put a link in my description for you to visit different sites concerning these topics. All right, so it was a problem also in the USA. People were suffering from this disease and dying in their numbers. This was around early 19th century, okay, 1906, okay, like I discovered. All right, so because of this, it was an epidemic. Dr. Joseph Goldberger, a public health practitioner, he was an expert in epidemiology, that's the study of epidemics. He was assigned to investigate this disease. So he actually discovered that he actually discovered that diet was the problem, but he didn't know the actual nutrient that was the problem. So later on, Dr. Conrad, a nutritionist and also a biochemist, kudos to all the nutritionists in the house. All right, big ups. All right, so Dr. Conrad discovered, he actually hit the nail on the head. He was the one who discovered that niacin was actually the problem. Yes, that was why people were dying. Pellagra patients were lacking niacin. So he was credited for this effort. Okay, so because of these findings, the food industry now add synthetic vitamin B3, that's niacin, to processed cereals like processed corn flour, refined white flour, and refined white rice in order to prevent this disease outbreak. So it is difficult, hard to get this disease these days because we eat niacin every day. We almost cannot avoid it. All right, so the Mesoamericans, this is the present day North and Central America, okay, which comprises of the countries of Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua. I love this name. I would like to be in these countries. And also Costa Rica. This region, they eat corn a lot. They eat corn a lot. In fact, it is believed that corn originated from this region. But surprisingly, this disease was rare in this region. Why? Okay, so the researchers, experts discovered that the way they process corn, okay, the way they process grains, corns to make their local products like tortilla. Okay, tortilla is a type of flat bread, okay, originated from the Mesoamericans, the North and Central America. So the way they process corn, they use the process called nixtamalization. Okay, this process involves soaking the corn or grains in a lime solution. Mind you, lime solution is not the lime fruit. This is calcium hydroxide, a chemical. Calcium hydroxide, a chemical. It's not the same thing as the lime fruit. All right, so this process involves soaking the corn in lime solution, calcium hydroxide, for some hours, and then after which it is dehulled. Dehulling means to remove the outer layers of the corn, which involves the bran and the germ. Okay, just like when you're making moi moi or akara, you dehull it by soaking it. Okay, so this process nixtamalization, unknowingly to these locals, this liberated niacin in corn. okay, making pellagra rare in this region. Interesting finding, right? So there's something also, there's another way to liberate niacin in corn, making niacin available in corn. That is by roasting. Okay, when you roast corn, this makes niacin available, vitamin B3 available in your corn. I have some, I have a document here which says, there's a book I have here also. It says questions and answers in food chemistry and biochemistry. All right, so that's page 60. This part says, not all vitamins may be in absorbable form. For example, most nicotinic acid, that is niacin, vitamin B3, in cereals like corn is bound in such a way that it is not absorbed from the gut. Okay, there's another document I have here from the National Open University. Okay, kudos to these doctors for putting these things together. Okay, the niacin in corn is in a bound form that cannot be digested and absorbed by humans unless pre-treated with lime or by roasting. Okay, I'll try to put a link in my description for you to visit sites, okay, related to this topic. All right, so when you roast corn, you actually make niacin available in that corn. So, in other words, when you eat roasted corn, you are actually eating vitamin B3, niacin. Okay, very important. All right, interesting finding, right? All right, see you in my next video. Make sure you share this video, eat corn moderately, share this video, like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.